dear children. In last session we had learned about parallelogram and its property. Now in this session we are going to learn about some special parallelogram. Here let us begin with rhombus. Now rhombus is a parallelogram which has all the properties of parallelogram, but beside that property it has other properties also. Let us see what are the properties. Suppose this is the rhombus. If this is the rhombus, let us see A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D is the rhombus. It is parallelogram because we are discussing here about special parallelogram. So it is parallelogram. Now if it is parallelogram, it has all the properties of parallelogram. That is, here we can say that AB is parallel to DC and BC is parallel to AD. BC is parallel to AD. In the same way, we can say that opposite sides are equal. AB is equal to DC and BC is equal to AD. Because it is a special parallelogram, now we have to see this. All these properties are there. All the properties of parallelogram it has. The other property is all the sides of rhombus are equal. So here we had done AB is equal to DC and BC is equal to AD. But in rhombus, if it is rhombus, we can say that all the sides are equal. Means AB is equal to BC is equal to CD is equal to DA. Now another property of rhombus is regarding the diagonal. So if we draw the diagonal here like this, it is perpendicular also and it is bisector also. So we can say that diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular bisectors to each other. Perpendicular bisector to each other. Now we can say that the rhombus is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equal and whose diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. So this is regarding the rhombus. Again I am repeating, rhombus is a parallelogram, means it has all the properties of parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, adjacent angles are supplementary. In the same way, another thing is its all the sides are equal. It is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equal and diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. Now let us see another one, that is a rectangle. Rectangle is very known to you. Suppose it is P, Q, R, S. Now rectangle is again a parallelogram, means it possesses all the properties of parallelogram, means its opposite sides are equal, its opposite angles are equal. We can say that here PQ is equal to SR and SP is equal to RQ. In the same way, angle P is equal to angle R and angle Q is equal to angle S. Opposite angles are equal, opposite sides are equal. It is parallelogram, so it possesses all the properties of parallelogram. What are the other property is, here all the angles are 90 degree. All the angles of rectangles are 90 degree. So we can say that all angles are right angle. right angle. All the angles are right angles. So another property is regarding diagonals. So diagonals of rectangles are, if you see, draw a rectangle and draw the diagonal and observe, then we can find out that diagonals are equal. Diagonals of rectangles are equal in, you can say that diagonals are equal in length. So this is the rectangle. Rectangle is a parallelogram, means it possesses all the properties of parallelogram. Beside that, all the angles are right angles and diagonals are equal in length. Though it possesses all the properties of parallelogram, the diagonals also bisect each other. They are equal also and they also bisect each other. Now let us move toward the next special parallelogram, and that is very special, we can say, square. Square, again we all know that square, let it be D, E, F, G. It is a parallelogram also, it is rhombus also, it is rectangle also. So we can say that it is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equal. Here this all the sides are equal. It means it is rhombus also, all the sides are equal. We can say that DE is equal to EF is equal to FG is equal to GD. All the sides are equal. In the same way, all angles are also equal. Angle D is equal to angle E is equal to angle F is equal to angle G. All angles are equal. All sides are equal. All angles are equal. Then we can say that angle D is equal to angle E is equal to angle F is equal to angle Z is equal to 90 degree. So now we can say that it is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal, that is 90 degree. Diagonals are also equal. We can say that DF is equal to EG, and diagonals are also perpendicular bisectors. We can say that DF is perpendicular to EG. So these are all the properties of square. So we can say that the square is a parallelogram, square is rhombus, square is rectangle as well, because it possesses all the properties of parallelogram, all the properties of rhombus and all the properties of rectangle also. So square is very special parallelogram. So in this session we had learned about rhombus. Rhombus is a parallelogram. It has all the properties of parallelogram, and beside this it has all the sides equal. Rhombus is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equals and whose diagonal bisect each other, or you can see that perpendicularly bisect each other. Then we had learned about the rectangle. Rectangle is a parallelogram whose all the angles are same, that is 90 degree, and their diagonals are equal in length and they also bisect each other. Then we had learned about square. Again, a square is a parallelogram whose all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal, whose diagonals are equal, and diagonal also bisect each other at 90 degree, or you can say that perpendicularly bisect each other. Now let us see exercise 3.4. In exercise 3.4, question number 1 is state whether true or false. Now let us begin. All rectangles are square. No, it is false, because we can say all squares are rectangle, but all rectangles are not square. Then question number 2 is all rhombuses are parallelogram. Yes, it is true. All rhombus are parallelogram. It possesses all the properties of parallelogram. Then all square are rhombuses and also rectangles. So it is true. All square has properties of rhombus and also of rectangle. So it is true. All square are not parallelogram. False. All the squares are parallelogram. So it is false. All kites are rhombuses. All kites are rhombuses. False. All kites are not rhombus, but all rhombus are kite. Then it is true. All parallelograms are trapezium. It is true, because in trapezium the property is it's one of the pair is parallel. So in parallelogram both the pairs are parallel. So we can say true. All square are trapezium. Again true. Now question number 2 is identify all the quadrilaterals that have 4 sides of equal length. So we can say here it is rhombus. All sides of equal length in rhombus, and second is in square. Then 4 right angle. Again 4 right angle is in rectangle, and we can say square. Now question number 3 is, if you see question number 3, in question number 3 it is given that explain how a square is a quadrilateral. First is a quadrilateral. You can say how a square is a quadrilateral. So if we draw the square here, it is a closed figure with 4 sides. So we can say that a square is a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides, or we can say that it is made up of 4 sides. That is why it is also a quadrilateral. Then second is a parallelogram. Second is a parallelogram. We have to explain that how a square is parallelogram. So in square, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal and parallel, so it is parallelogram. In parallelogram, we know that in parallelogram opposite sides are equal and parallelogram, equal and parallel. In the same way, its opposite angles are also equal. So in the square also the same thing is there. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite angles are also equal. So we can say that a square is also a parallelogram. Third one is a rhombus, and fourth one is a rectangle. This you can do by yourself also. In rhombus it is said that it's all the sides are equal. Square also has all the sides are equal. Diagonals bisect each other, are perpendicular bisector. In square also the diagonals are perpendicular bisector. So we can say that square is a rhombus also. And rectangle, there all the angles are equal, that is 90 degree. In the same way rectangle also has all the angles equal 90 degree, and their diagonals are equal. In square also the diagonals are equal, so we can say that it is rectangle also. Now let us see question number 4. Question number 4, first one is, question number 4 is name the quadrilateral whose diagonals, and first it is given diagonal bisect each other. Each other. So we can say diagonal bisect each other means in all this diagonal bisect each other in rhombus, rectangle and square. In all these three parallelogram diagonal bisect each other. Then second one is are perpendicular bisector of each other. Second one is are perpendicular bisector of to each other. So that will be in, we had learned in property that diagonals are perpendicular bisector in rhombus and square. Third one is diagonals are equal. So diagonals are equal in rectangle and square. So here we end question number 4. Now question number 5 is explain why rectangle is convex quadrilateral. Question 5 is we need to explain why rectangle is convex quadrilateral. So when we are learning quadrilateral, we had learned that when the diagonal intersect each other in the interior part, they are known as convex quadrilateral. So we can say that rectangle is convex quadrilateral because its diagonals intersect each other in the interior part of rectangle. So we can say that rectangle is convex quadrilateral. Now question number 6 you can do by yourself. Here we end our exercise 3.4 and here we end our chapter also. The remaining question you have to do by yourself, and you also need to practice questions from R.D. Sharma. Thank you.